In the mid-70s, and only a few years after its inception, Ultimate was primarily played at liberal universities by students just passing the time. Unbeknownst to them, these scrappy, carefree pickup games would help establish a collegiate Ultimate tradition that has grown and evolved for over 3 decades. And at the University of Oregon, one of those early teams, Dark Star, and one of its early players, Henry Callahan, would leave their mark on the game to this day.
Dark Star team started probably 1976 with a bunch of friends in a dorm here at the U of O. No one actually knew the game. We just played what we thought was Ultimate. Then we found out there were other teams existed in the Northwest, and so then we started traveling and meeting them and playing. Henry came to the university, I believe, in '78, and he and a group of his friends started an experimental class in the college here, an experimental PE class, and he was always inspiring others to play, teaching that class here at the U of O and trying to get more and more people to play all the time. So he was always very, very welcoming and inspiring, and to men and women, and they basically kept going and started a team they called the Low Flying Ducks. And we were already playing as Dark Star at that time, and so they would play us every now and then. But they basically had their own scrimmages to start with and things. Then in, I believe it was '79, spring of '79, we had the Oregon State Championships here, which was basically 2 teams at the time. And we played the Ducks, and the winner of that game was going to qualify to go to regionals. And we beat the Ducks. But we knew we didn't really have enough players to really be competitive. So we picked up 3 or 4 of the Ducks to say they could play with us. Henry was by far the best player on their team. And so after that experience, we started combining when we went to tournaments. Henry loved this game. He was a very good athlete, and he really kind of just fell in love with this game. And he was a very positive, inspiring force. But he also was, a tremendous competitor on the field. And he just had a great infectious energy. He had a ton of energy, and he was always trying to promote the sport and better the sport. Henry left Eugene in, I believe, '82, moved to Colorado, and he was killed in a robbery of a restaurant in Colorado just days before the Solstice tournament. And it kind of devastated us here and there, and devastated a lot of the West Coast Ultimate community that had all known Henry. And he started a college team here, and he was a great, impactful player and a great ambassador of the sport in general. Incredible spirit, incredible competitor.
Out to Henry Callahan.
That's it, fish.
Back to Mike Linneman.
That's it, fish.
Into Hans Peterson. It's up. For Todd Stevens on the score.
Henry was only 25 years old when he died, but the West Coast Ultimate community always remembered his spirit and impact on the game. In 1996, the Callahan Award was founded in his name, which celebrates a men's and women's collegiate player who displays both superior skill and athleticism, in addition to demonstrating outstanding sportsmanship, leadership, and dedication to Ultimate.
Henry would probably still be teaching the class here at the U of O. And promoting it, probably trying to promote more of the community aspect of the game in the communities and wanting it to be played in more communities competitively.
From the late 70s on, both Dark Star and the Low Flying Ducks would have a consistent presence in the Ultimate community. Dark Star would evolve into Eugene's Meds Club team, and the Low Flying Ducks into the University of Oregon's men's collegiate team, known today as Oregon Ego. With a national championship in 1992 and over 16 championship appearances, Oregon Ego has been one of the most consistent programs in collegiate Ultimate.